Figma has an AI agent that's kind of been blowing my mind lately. I've been testing a bunch of AI assistants, and most of them promise to do everything and then don't fully deliver. And while this agent can't design from scratch very well, what it can do saves me countless hours, and that surprised me more than I expected. The agent's hidden superpower is fixing your Figma files, and by the end of this video, you'll see how it replaced 114 frames with component instances instantly, built a brand system for my designs, and honestly changed the way I work. Let me show you exactly what it can and can't do. Let's start out with the stuff that can actually save you hours. The agent can turn repeated elements in your Figma file into reusable components without making you hunt down every instance yourself. In my case, it gathered the different button styles, accounted for variations such as icons, and created variables for my accent colors. What normally takes hours of careful setup became a single request, leaving me more time to focus on actual designing. This is where the agent's ability to search an entire Figma file really shines. It found 114 button frames and replaced them with proper component instances in one pass. 114. It also updated 307 text layers to a new font while preserving their local styling. For sweeping changes across a dense file, that kind of precision turns an afternoon of repetitive cleanup into a task that takes minutes. Unbelievable. Next up, it can build an entire design system from your layouts. It goes through and creates all your color styles and all your font styles for you automatically. So say you've been exploring a bunch of ideas and you finally landed on the design you want. The agent reads what you've got and it generates those styles from it. That's the tedious cleanup work nobody wants to do. Done in seconds. I started with a menu navigation I had already designed, but I wanted some icons for each item on the nav. I selected my frame and went to the agent. I asked the AI agent to create icons for each of these menu items using purple. It understood the function of each menu item and added icons for each using my purple color that was in my file. I even asked it to reduce the stroke weight so they were thinner. This is an incredible feature. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent searching for the right icon, and it added it to my design perfectly. I love seeing designs in the wild that spark creative ideas. With Figma's AI agent, I can use just a screenshot of what I want and get a layout to work with. I started off by adding the image to my Figma design file. I selected it and asked the AI agent to create this dashboard design using my branding. Because I'm in my design file with components, colors, and assets from my brand, it has something to work with. But you can also attach Figma files, libraries, and other assets too. It came up with a tasteful UI and layout in my brand colors and styles, but with the layout from the screenshot. This can give you a head start when beginning any design. It's nice to have all the bits and pieces there to play with. Now let's be honest about its limitations. I asked it to make a wireframe and the text boxes overflowed because they weren't sized right. I tried to get it to do a design for a mobile dashboard app and it consistently made design mistakes and had real trouble finding its own errors. I'd point them out, it would fix a couple, but leave things not lining up or falling out of their frames. It also doesn't create data visualizations or diagrams yet. So it's not a one-stop shop yet. So here's my final take. Don't hire the Figma agent to come up with designs from scratch. Hire it to clean up and organize the work you've already made or give it an example to design from. As a creative assistant, it's underwhelming, but as a file fixing machine, it's honestly a game changer and it's saving me hours. When I think of the time I've had to spend manually making these fixes before, it kind of blows my mind. If this helped you out, hit subscribe because I'm testing all these AI design tools so you don't have to. I'll see you in the next one.